Hi, my name is Edwin Prime-Orr. I am the lead author for the Gen Z Programmers Program of Internalized Morality. Freeze! Want to hear something interesting? There has been about a 2.6 million increase in the amount of people who are living with their parents. About 2.1 million of those people are late adolescents, which raises the percentages from 63 to 71 in the time frame of February to July 2020. So ask yourself, are you a part of that percentage? Group Generation Z's life stage of late adolescence focuses on the ages of 18 to 22-year-olds. These are primarily college years that play a part in developing the individual's moral identity. The felt need is internalized morality, in which late adolescents decide between what they believe is right and what they believe is wrong. Evidence is mounting suggesting that moral identity may be a salient part of moral personality development. Thus, it is now fairly established that moral identity is important of behaviors in adolescents and adults. Internalized morality is a big part of personality development and predicts behaviors. This will help later in discussing the future need of lifestyle among late adolescents in the program Internalized Morality.
The life stage my group focused on was late adolescence, and developing a sense of internalized morality is vital during this life stage. This is when you begin to explore personal autonomy and social responsibility, and it looks different for everyone. This is when you're 18, 22, going off to college, exploring different things other than what your parents just think. The research shows that college students feel like they are adults and they're working and caring for themselves, caring for family, others, and volunteering in their community. These are only a few examples of what personal autonomy and social responsibility look like. In this program, we will assist people in the late adolescent stage by showing them how they can continue to be themselves, but also think other than what their parents are thinking and make ethical decisions that will shape the future and shape themselves.
To complete this activity, all that is needed is writing and participation. This allows late adolescents in the college age to participate in the activity. Moral clouds allows for creativity and should not cause any extra anxiety. For those that are more comfortable sharing, there are opportunities, as well as those who may not be more comfortable sharing, and to ensure that anxiety is not heightened. Gen Z Programmers does not intend to ask everyone to share. Diversity is promoted through interaction to ensure that all participants are able to participate.
The Gen Z programmers will be implementing an icebreaker called Moral Cloud, which is a twist on word clouds. Given that the program of Gen Z programmers is specific to personal autonomy and social responsibility of late adolescents, the icebreaker, Moral Cloud, is the best activity to support the program's felt need of internalized morality.
Once the activity is explained, if any participants have any questions, we will answer them while we hand out note cards, while we hand out writing utensils. We would like you to write your name in the middle, followed by a few examples of your morals. You can design it any way you want. If you want to make it unique, you can add special designs in there. One Gen Z programmer will ask anyone if they are comfortable enough sharing as an example of what their moral cloud may look like. And then another Gen Z programmer will thank all the participants for the activity and close it out.
Through having the late adolescents identify what they believe in, not only does it help the individuals of the audience become cognitively aware of what they deem fit as their social responsibilities, but it also allows the Gen Z programmers to gather data in helping identify what may or may not be the common beliefs, morals, among late adolescents. Listing personal beliefs becomes the most efficient way for the moral cloud to validate internalized morality among late adolescents because it promotes inclusiveness by allowing them to explore personal autonomy to promote a better lifestyle as they transition into adulthood. Confirmation of personal autonomy through moral cloud is created by allowing the participants to express what they believe in, as by doing so, it helps them establish a positive course of action that will navigate them into early adulthood and beyond. Moral cloud confirms and validates the late adolescent's internalized morality because there is no right or wrong answer. Therefore, they are able to utilize individuality without the risk of judgment. The intent of the icebreaker is to assist in identifying the beliefs of late adolescents based on their internalized morality so they can clearly address and identify specific areas in their personal lives, such as personal autonomy and social responsibility. Through the participation of the late adolescents, Moral Cloud promotes the opportunity to act on positive changes within the adolescents' personal lives, ultimately creating a better and healthier lifestyle for them, now and in the near future.
Now, the research shows the Gen Z programmers that the participants will need to assess and recognize their morals first. The Moral Cloud is an ideal icebreaker to give the participants because it's a way for them to demonstrate and assess their morality, which the Gen Z programmers can then assess that the participants are developmentally able to proceed with the program. Next here we have our logic model. The basic concepts of the logic model is having an input, creating an activity, outputs, and an outcome. First, for our inputs will be the research and funding. Then for the activities, there were the Moral Cloud, the Gen Z Jeopardy, the Cloud Highway, the lecture, and the discussion groups. And then the output of that will be getting the definitions of internalized morality, the definitions of autonomy, and the definition of social responsibility. And then the overall outcomes would be strengthen or internalized morality by applying personal autonomy and social responsibility.
The Gen Z program Internalized Morality was created in efforts to understand what it means to collaborate as a team as we established a program. Individual members within our team dedicated their time, which ensured that our program efficiently and effectively developed a late adolescence-oriented program. Through the process of developing our program, the team members within our program were not only able to establish their own internalized morality, but it became a part of their identity as well. For me personally, I want to attain a position strengthening interpersonal relationships among early and late adolescents in an educational and professional setting. Through this, I plan to gain knowledge and understanding revolving around personal autonomy and social responsibility across a lifespan within the ages of 12 and 22. I find these two life stages to be the most interesting because it's a time in an individual's life in which they may discover who they truly are. Mistakes don't define you, and it's adequate to question what you want to do and navigate who you truly are and want to become in life, because, that's what life is about. But it's what you do with those mistakes that will determine the outcome. Nobody decides your happiness except for yourself. So don't let society decide who you are because you are more valuable than what you believe. With all the negativity going on in society today, there are 3 words that Logic, who is a musician, says that follows within my morals to guide me through these tough times: peace, love, and positivity. These 3 simple words have enhanced my outlook on life and becoming more optimistic about the opportunities, successes, failures, and downfalls that are present within my life. We will always have roadblocks in our lives, but that doesn't make us any less human. We were created to be perfect, but once we find our passion, the rest will fall into place. So the Gen Z programmers ask you one simple question: what do you believe in?